Walking. Dead. Walking. Dead. Walking. Dead. Walking. Dead. Give it up for Savana, the Walker, everybody! Well, Jeffrey DeMunn, I should have said, as opposed to Dale. I'm sorry. We have Madison Lintz. And I am IronE Singleton, aka T-Dog. It looks as though we have no moderator, so I guess I'll serve as that today. We're going to start this thing out with, I guess, questions, Q&A. If you have any questions,
raise your hands. I'll pick. Don't be scared. Who's got a question? Right here, front row.
How do you withstand that Georgia heat working this out?
It's hot.
It really is.
I don't know. I think just, working together as a team. We're there for each other. You know, we're a family, and so if one goes down, everybody goes down. So I think that the other person is like, well, I don't want everybody to go down with me. So let me just do my part. Yes.
And for us zombies, we're in long sleeves and pants. And you mix that with 97 degrees, it's a fun time. we really are zombies. We're just mad. Can you tell us anything about next season?
Good try, though.
I'll tell you this much right here. At the end of last season, I referred to it as cataclysmic. I had run out of adjectives to describe the show. I was like, it's amazing, it's fantastic, it's awesome. And at the end, I said cataclysmic. And somebody gave me the term yesterday, and they said, what about apocalyptic? I said, yeah, I'll use that. So if you're in here, I'll give you your credit. Stand up, get your props for that. And season 3 is going to be apocalyptic.
When you're called on to ask your question, if you could speak up so people in the back room can hear you, that would be awesome, so we don't have a microphone.
You can stand up, too. Go ahead, right here.
What about your stunts? Do you do all your own stunts, like all the fighting, or does somebody come in and help you do it? I know you turn around the back, you know, we can't see your face.
Yes, ma'am. The question is, do we do all of our own stunts? Do the microphones work down there? Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me really well?
Yeah. Do they work? They don't sound like they work.
Yeah. Okay, we're good? Loud and clear? All right. Well, yeah, we tend to, I do most of my stunts, if not all of them. I think we pretty much do most of our stunts. We do a lot of running, jumping, flipping, somersaults and stuff like that. Yeah.
I know I did that thing of taking my hat off and I threw it up. Admittedly, I did miss one.
Me and Madison have done a couple things, like the stuff with the bog and stuff. I scared off the snakes for her. That was great. And I've done a couple of stunt things for Carl Chandler when he got shot and stuff like that.
So, yeah, for the most part, yes, we do.
Like your green hat.
Gentleman there.
If Merle came back, do you think he would be upset with Savana for dropping the key?
He was through the door with a shotgun.
Is Merle around? He probably would be pretty. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Actually, that gentleman in the back found the microphone. There is a microphone if you want to get up and ask a question.
It is.
This is a question for everybody. In a real-world zombie apocalypse, what would each of your weapons of choice be?
Shotgun. Definitely a shotgun. I'm not that good of a shot.
I would say, I was thinking chainsaw, but then you'd have to find gas. So I'm thinking more of like axe or something. I'm a physical person.
You don't have to reload an axe.
Right. You have to be
You
little
gotta get
axe.
pretty close.
Okay, I would have like a weapon. I'd have like a trap, okay? Get like a bunch of them in there, and then you just like get a fire launcher and just catch them all on fire. Like two birds, one stone sort of deal. Isn't that what we call the barn? Yeah, the barn's disposable. You could just have like a steel cage that never.
I think Maddie has given this a lot of thought. Well, for me, my weapon of choice you'll see in season 3. So I'll give you my second weapon of choice. It will probably be like a big hammer or something like that, but my weapon of choice, it shows up in season 3.
Is it a illegal slugger?
That's a good one. But unfortunately, no, it's not the slugger.
I have a question. It's my phone.
Oh.
Your T-Dog character kind of disappears a little bit in the second half of the second season. What was going on there? What did they tell you your character was doing?
Well, he was back there. If you would have like looked really close. Freeze frame. Like I was building tents. Yeah, I was doing that a lot.
Sticks. You're gathering sticks.
I was gathering sticks and the little stuff. Yeah, I was doing little things.
It's the little things that count, because who has sense for sleeping?
Yeah, this is for Jeffrey. In the comic books, Dale's still alive. How do you feel about him killing you off?
He is?
He's sleeping with Andrea too.
He's sleeping with
You got a raw deal.
Excuse me, I gotta call my agent. Your question about it was?
I think you answered my question.
You guys are great. Oh man. Oh yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Whose job is it this season to be in charge of calls?
I would love to say that it's my job, you know, being to stand in and photo double, but sometimes I can't even find it.
Just curious, because he's never in the house.
If you take some context clues from last season, maybe he'll stay in one place more this season.
You're right.
What's that?
She said they're gonna put him in a sale.
Yeah, we are at the prison, aren't we?
There's a shirt here that a lady's got on that says, "Carl, stay in the damn house."
Where's that shirt? Is it in here? Who has it?
There's a lady back there.
Oh, show your shirt. Where's the shirt? Carl, stay in the house? Oh, give it up for the shirt that says Carl, stay in the house. Yes, ma'am.
Do you blame Carl for the death of Dale?
Yeah.
I can't. No, I can't say that. I can't blame him for the death. I mean, Carl is just being, a curious kid, like most kids are, and a lot of adults also. What'd you say?
I'm just really glad Carl's not here. He'd be like really upset right now. Like, all these people hate me.
Now that was a pretty strong strong walker, though. I think eventually he would have gotten out of that mud. That's a strong walker. He would have gotten out of there eventually, I think.
But Carl had him in his sights, for gosh.
How much my mother cried when Dale died. Like the whole entire time.
What's that? But I'll tell you something about Jeffrey DeMunn, and you know.
Don't believe a thing.
You know, I had the opportunity to work with such a great guy and a great actor, and I would consider him to be like the father I always wanted. And, so to lose him on the show, you know, that was, all right, man up.
Take it off.
You know? So it was major because I loved listening to his stories. Oh, he has the greatest stories, and he just he opened me up to so much. It was like so many things, so many experiences he's had, and he shared them with me. Just made me really attached to him, and that was one of the big reasons why I missed him. Like I said, the father I never had. But I love you. Man, we have a question over there. Thank you, Juliet.
When you're in like a zombie attack scene, do you ever get caught up in the moment of it? Like, oh, it's a real zombie?
Was either of you?
Yeah, it makes the heart pound. It's not like, at least for me, it's not like I've ever thought, oh, it's a real zombie, but your heart gets pounded.
Yeah, and when like I'm in zombie form working, we've actually with John Bernthal, Shane, we were shooting a scene that actually got cut from season 2, and he turns around, he looks at us, and he's trying to get us pumped up, like, yeah, zombies, and all of us are screaming at him, and then he turns around about an hour later and he goes, oh my God, you guys scared the crap out of me. But sometimes when we're doing, like, when we're charging at people, even the zombies, like, we feel like it's real life because they're screaming and yelling and shooting at us. And it's like, I'm just like the apocalypse. It's like, hit the ground.
No, I think as actors, we're trained to be in the moment. So, I mean, that's how we live, as if actual zombies are after us and chasing us. So until the director says cut, then yeah, we are in that world. And it's all real to us. Yes, sir.
You've been in a lot of Stephen King movies. What is your favorite Stephen King work?
Oh boy. Oh, that's too hard to say. I'm sorry, I can't pick one. I mean, I think of Storm of the Century. I think of course, Shawshank, Green Mile. I mean, Shawshank and Green Mile are sublime, especially with Darabont was able to do to them. I mean, he did the same thing with Shawshank that he did with Walking Dead. He took a project that was on the page, and he had a vision on how to, how can I really make this lift off. And Rita Hayworth in The Shawshank Redemption is a good book. And Frank turned it into just a brilliant movie that transcended. I think he did much the same thing with The Walking Dead.
Yes, sir.
You've been on the convention circuit for a little bit, and this is your first one, correct?
Yeah, that's my first one.
What do each of y'all think of the conventions as big as they are down here? How are you enjoying your experience so far?
I'm loving it. No, I am. I feel very privileged because the people that I'm meeting are so interesting and nice. And very accessible. People aren't coming in with a whole bunch of attitude or cynicism or anything like that. I don't know what's happening with this microphone.
So would you say horror fans are the best fans of the world?
Yeah. I I would say so.
I would say they're pretty darn close, and it's a complete surprise to me.
Always for conventions, for me, when I'm going, you know, I get a lot of people that, you know, ask the normal zombie questions. They ask how long, and how's it feel. But then I have people that come in and they want to give me their input on stuff. Like, oh, I watched this scene and it made me feel this way. And I love that about, you know, about horror fans and Walking Dead fans is you get to see a different side, because it's like you shoot the thing and you're like, oh, I did my scene. But to see how people respond is what makes it all worth it for me, definitely.
Ma'am, behind the gentleman with the blue shirt on, I saw your hand first.
Okay, just a little disclaimer. I love each and every one of you, but I have a quick question. Where's Rita?
Rita did not want to come, and I do not know why.
My question is for...
Hi. How are you? Good. Great. Thank you.
Good. So I have to say, like, out of all the characters in the show, you are by far my second favorite.
I understand.
Backhanded compliment if I ever heard one.
Do you ever find yourself, like, kind of, I guess, freaked out? Because you get into a lot of crappy situations.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you ever get, like, a little overwhelming? I mean, you kind of have, like, a dead body sitting on top of you. I'm just wondering how that feels.
My arm is still healing. It's great. As an actor, I think this is what we live for. You know, to have these moments, those daring moments, and going places where no one else has gone as an actor. It's just, you know, it's a part of the craft. And I look forward to doing stuff like that, having dead bodies on top of you. And you made it.
It looked real, by the way.
Yeah, well, Greg Nicotero and his team, Special Effects K&B, Special Effects. I mean, they're awesome. I think they're at the top of the list. They're one of the best in the business, if not the best, I would say. But they bring it all to life. You know, they make it look so real. And we as actors, we go out. Our job is a collaborative effort to bring it all together. Thank you so much. I saw another hand over here. You, ma'am, the blonde. You. Oh, I'm sorry. The other with the white shirt is. Yes, ma'am. I'll be back to you now.
Okay, so it's almost right. So they put like his mask